Good morning, math class. We're looking on page 238 today and lesson 12.3, buying a condo. Now, we're always looking at math and saying, how am I really going to use this? Well, this chapter really breaks down how we use common math principles like decimals, converting months to years, years to months, and different things like that into real life scenarios. Last time we were looking at buying a house and paying rent for an apartment. Now we're applying some decimals and some other common math facts, multiplying and dividing decimals, and using the scenario of buying a condo. On page 238, they explain that you can actually buy an apartment, which they usually call a condo when you buy it instead of rent it, and that there's usually a maintenance fee attached to that, and you need to figure that in on your cost. So they give you a scenario in the blue box, and then they talk about how to figure out the how much down payment you need and your monthly costs. So the price is $67,000. The down payment should be 10%. If you plug that into the calculator, it shows you that equals what? 0.1 is 10%. That's right. Loan payment is $551 a month, and then you need to add your maintenance fee to that. To find the down payment, you take the total price times 10%. So you need a down payment of $6,700. Then you add in, then you take the monthly payment and you add the maintenance. So you're going to have a monthly payment of $701. So you need to add that maintenance fee in, and you need to know that information when you do your budget, so you're not planning on $551 and oops, now I have to pay $701. So those are some realistic, real life scenarios that you need to know. Now, on example 2, they are recalling a past lesson that we talked about, that your housing should be about 28% of your income. So they're having you estimate, instead of using 0.28 as the fraction for the percent, the decimal for the percent, we're going to use 0.3. 0.3 is very close to 0.28, and it's close enough to figure out a roundabout amount to budget. So, example 2 goes through this same scenario. Using 701 is about $700. 28 is about 0.3. So, if the monthly housing cost times your gross monthly pay, if you multiply 0.28 by your gross monthly pay to find out how much you can pay a month, then we divide by 0.3 to find out the housing cost, the monthly housing cost should be. So again, that might be a little confusing. I'm going to step back and state that again. Remember, the opposite of multiplication is division. So whatever you don't know, you can either multiply to find the big number, or if you have the big number, divide out by one of the numbers to find the other smaller number, right? We talked about that. So here, if you have the monthly cost of about $700, you can divide by 0.3, and that will give you the gross monthly amount you should be making, your income, to support that that amount of payment every month. If you have your monthly income, then you can multiply by 0.3 to find what you should be paying for your housing each month. Okay. Remember, if you have a yearly income, you can divide by 12 to find a monthly income and then apply those multi-steps to that figure. All right. So let's move on to the questions. We only have 12 questions today. 1 through 3 has 2 answers. Just separate those by commas because I am grading everything manually now so that you won't have those stupid glitches with the automatic grading. Then in 4 through 8, you are using example 2 where you have a monthly payment and you're seeing if you have enough income to support that payment. And then 9 and 10, you're using example 1 and giving 2 answers. Number 9 and 10, you're doing example 1, giving 2 answers. Then number 11 is example 2, just the way it is. 12 is a little different. They throw in another step on you. They want you to use the monthly payment of $643. Use example 2 to see how much you should be bringing in monthly, what your monthly income should be. They give Miguel's gross income. You need to decide, is he able to afford that? Yes or no? And if not, how much more does he need to make to support that payment? So you're going to do a subtraction problem at the end with whatever answer you get minus 1,875 will give you the difference. He needs to make this much more money a month to support that monthly payment, or not go out to Starbucks or buy that video game and make up that money some other way to be able to afford that monthly payment. Okay, after you listen to this video, attack these questions and email me with any questions. Thanks. Have a great day.